Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The territorial waters of a country is the water surrounding or being 15 miles from the shores of a territory, the land of a certain country that are considered part of your territory. So those are waters that belong to your country. As the territory, let's say you try to cross into Canada through, let's say, through the land, that's a border. Now, once you stepped into Canada, you are in the territory of Canada. So the same is considered with the territorial waters or the airspace. That's your territory. Once someone crosses those 10 miles, 15 miles, depends, that means that person illegally violated your sovereignty, regardless who that country is. If that country is a United Nations recognized country, that means you violated that country. That could be considered an act of war, and you have the right to destroy the invader. All right? Now, if you're nice, you might ask them to, hey, what the hell are you doing? Go back. But if you're not nice, and let's say you're like Turkey, you destroy it like they destroyed the Sukhoi 24, if you remember, in northern Syria, southern Turkey. Maybe you remember that incident. So what's the problem here? We have an article from Reuters where China says a US destroyer, US destroyer is not a fishing boat, okay, entered its territorial waters without permission. Now that is like your neighbor that you really don't like and you expect them to kill you enters your property with a tank. What would you do? Would you boom, all right? Or you're gonna say, hey neighbor, what's going on? Boom, right? Now obviously a destroyer can't cause that much damage, but that is definitely a provocation. That's an act of aggression, if true. So let's look at this little article coming from Reuters. China says US destroyer entered its territorial waters without permission. The Chinese military said on Saturday that American naval destroyer, I have a picture, USS Hopper, because it likes to hop from one dick to another dick, entered China's territorial waters without the approval of the Chinese government. This is the beautiful destroyer, the exact one. This is the USS Hopper. So this entered without permission. Well, my question that I always ask when someone does something to you is, what did you do about it? Nothing? But still, that's a violation, if true. But the United States doesn't have any imperialistic intentions or doesn't like to provoke. It's just over there to ensure the regional peace. Okay? Okay, now we got that covered. Now let's go back to this article and see what else the Reuters tells us. According to the post on the official WeChat account of the Chinese People Liberation Army's Southern Theater Command, the Chinese military deployed its naval and air force to, and I quote, track, monitor, and warn away the vessel. It went on to say that the incident proves, and I'm quoting, proves that the United States is an out-and-out security risk creator in the South China Sea. So that occurred in South China Sea, not South US Sea. All right, the latest announcement, let me show you where that is. For people who might be confused what or where South China Sea is. And here it is. You see this? South China Sea? There's China right there, and this is South China. You know what that is over there? I don't know either. And you have here Vietnam, you have the Philippines, you have Malaysia, and so on. All right, Cambodia, blah, 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 Laos, the ones that they bum. So no one, nowhere near nowhere near the United States of America. All right, so the latest announcement comes days after China accused the Philippines of entering foreign forces to patrol, enlisting, to patrol the South China Sea, referring to joint patrols held since Tuesday by Philippine and United States forces. So again, the United States forces is with the Philippines right here, don't see that's PH, right? And right here, they're patrolling here. Everybody just to be in the area, to make sure that these guys, because they're incapable of, being civilized as we are, right? Have peace. We just don't escalate. We just keep peace. All right. Now, if you're tired, you believe that. I intend not to be tired in this video. I might be in other videos, but not here. So, earlier this month, the United States and China held candid talks on maritime issues, including on the contested South China Sea. Contested between whom? United States and China? Again. And the US side underscored its concerns. So United States of America, from far, far away, my friends, from far, far away, travels over the Pacific Ocean and goes right here in South China. Where are you? Right here. South China Sea, right here. So you see, they came from right here because they were concerned, right? They come from here, United States of America, and they travel, poor guys, for all of us to keep peace right here because they are concerned with what's going on here. Coming from, God damn it, here. You can't make shit up, can you? But hey, if they're concerned, they're concerned. They can do something else if they want. Go fishing, or I don't know, provoke some other countries. But nevertheless, they like to help people because that's what we do. Stay there. All right. With Australia, another vassal state of the United States of America. So, right here, underscored its concerns about dangerous and unlawful Chinese actions there. Are you the policeman of the world? Yes. Did we vote for you? No. Are you going to do anything about it? No. Then shut the fuck up. The same with China. Are you going to do something about it? Yeah, you're going to monitor. Great. The U.S. State Department said, now, let's say the Chinese would have said, okay, we're going to sink this one. They can sink it. Let's say they sunk it. What do you think would happen then? Oy vey, that's war. You were on my property. Not the first time. If they really were over there, but on the their territorial water. The problem is, you see, this article comes from Reuters. Reuters is not on China's side when it's about this one. Why? I've been reading issues related to China, United States of America, and they are on U.S.'s side. They're not impartial whatsoever. So here, I didn't read anything where the United States should say, no, we were not in the your territorial waters, we were in the international waters. They didn't say that. That means what? That yes, we were, but what are you going to do about it? Well, that's not how a rule-based world order functions, United States. And the United States' answer is, no, Emil. That's exactly how we envision a rule-based world order to function in our head, which is we can do whatever we want, to whomever we want, whenever we want. Okay, but you can do only what the rules are saying, and we are going to make sure that you are going to be in those rules. Okay, why? Because otherwise we reserve the right to show you something here. Okay, well, I don't want to. If I would be China, I would arm myself and I would make military alliance with Russia and with people around me, because together we're stronger, and we're gonna oppose this bully who goes all over the place and imposing his garbage, pretending he's somehow pure. Okay, so that's why you have alliances. That's why you have North Korea, Russia. That's why you have China, Russia. That's why you're going to have Iran. You have Iran, Russia. That's why, because they are defending themselves from this guy who goes wherever, whenever, and tells whomever they want, not whomever, except one country. United States tells everyone and threatens everyone, but one country. One. All right. They might pretend they say, like you have parents telling the kid, come on now, Gigi. Come on, Gigi. But they don't do anything about it. Gigi runs the show in the home. I met families like that, and it's awful. It's awful to go to visit someone or someone come to visit you and have this kind of child that is, we call it in Romania, uneducated, but that's parents' fault. And this is the way the parents are educating this kid. They're disciplining this kid. Come on, Gigi, now. Come on, Gigi. After Gigi, and Gigi's like, and breaks everything, touches everything, does whatever Gigi wants. And the parents are too lazy sitting down on the chair and say, come on, Gigi. Now, come on, Gigi. Now, this is United States with that particular country. Come on now, come on now, Bibi. Come on now, Bibi or Gigi, however you want to call him. All right, here it is, my friends. They didn't deny it. And one of these days, a commander will have an itchy finger and a frustrated heart and will destroy the destroyer. And then what's going to happen? You're going to see who the bully boy, who's the Al Capone, will be very upset. Objection. I was attacked on high seas, like Gulf of Tonkin. Remember? Or maybe American blood was spilled on American soil on Rio Grande. Remember that one? And that's how the United States got half of Mexico. Sorry, we purchased it. Holy moly. But hey, we're the good people here. And why not? I mean, this world is ruled by force and interest, not by love. And make love. Yeah, you make love. We tell you can make, or we can't, and with whom. Okay, you can make whenever we allow you. Let me be in charge, but you make love over there in your little carcass, like maggots on a carcass. But you're still on the carcass, on the dead victim. And I'm right here taking care of the world for you. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.